Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Our pre-versus post-apocalyptic Paladin continues sudden death, but I'm at 7 wins, 2 losses, 6 of those are consecutive wins, and 4 of them came after the new set came out, which means that the decks I'm encountering are all, or virtually all. So far they've been all decks that contain cards from the new expansion, Whispers of the Old Gods, but because of the new standard format, they do not contain any cards from the Nox Ramus and Goblins vs. Gnomes set, which I have a smattering of those cards, some of which are pretty good. Shieldbot, pretty good. Avenge, good stuff. I've got a few things.
Watch your back.
I will
Piloted
fight
Sky
with
Golem.
honor.
Shouldn't run into any enemy piloted Sky Golems, that's for sure. Keep Peacekeeper because he only costs 3, even though his ability seems so wasted when you play him third turn. Reduce something's attack by 1 or 2, an ability which is totally reasonable for a 2 to 3 mana creature, compared to later on when you play him and you reduce something's attack from 4 or 5 down to 1. 8 down to 1. But whatever. So, do you coin stab my dude? I'm guessing no. Might coin play better dude. Better dude. You're still thinking about it? You're gonna stab him! Fair enough. That's gonna work out okay for you, because I don't have a follow-up play. My follow-up play is reinforcements. Unless I draw something right this second. Nope.
Reporting for duty.
That was a quick turn. So now she is free to play whatever she wants, kill my guy, board control. I mean, it's a little early, the board control is maybe not as super exciting, but if she's got a minion to play, she's going to be happy. If she's making a dagger, she's not happy. Although her deck, she had a slow draw, so she's actually happy that my draw was equally slow. Fair enough. We're going to play Mind Control Tech. Ability is not going to work out anytime soon. It's much less wasted than this one, since this ability is really, really easy to use to great effect. And this ability is really, really tricky to use, but when you do, it's to great effect. That's fine, because that is eminently sortable. Imminently sortable, as the case may be. Imminent.
For justice.
Concurrent. Recent. So I sorted that out. Mind control for the win! No. My hand is looking a little bit better as time goes on and not much stuff is out there, but the ugly side of it that's coming out is if my opponent's deck is this slow... Oh, maybe she just had a weird situation. If my opponent's deck is as slow as mine is definitely being, then that would suggest possibly a late game strategy, and my deck doesn't necessarily handle it as well. You know what my deck does handle well? A bunch of 2 hit point minions if I happen to draw my 1 concentration. Would you like to surrender now? I'm guessing no, but I've seen dumber surrenders. A lot of times in Tavern Brawl. Some of the Tavern Brawls generate a format that is actually very slow to play out, and if things don't go completely someone's way early on, they might just say like, F it, I'm just doing this to screw around. I'm not going to wait and probably lose. In the arena, people are likely to wait, even if they think they're going to probably lose. I can sword him, which is awesome. Still have a 2-attack dagger? Yeah, that's okay. Sword him, and... Do I want to shrink him first? I think I'm going to shrink him first, because I think I'm going to want to play a guy anyway, so I might as well save myself 3 damage, even though it's kind of a waste. Like, shrinking that may have actually been a better play, but
For justice.
In fact, I'm going to leave that alive, since I didn't do that. Go for the rushdown, because my army is pretty good against 2 damaged things. Now, if she has a Fan of Knives, she's going to be super happy. Fan of Knives would burst my bubble, something serious. Fan of Knives. Kill 2 my guys. She's probably wondering, why does this idiot have this, like, Goblins vs. Gnomes card? What's going on? I don't know. What is going on? You have a ton of cards to explain and compensate for the fact that I have twice your hit points right now. Your current attack options are not great against the guys I haven't played, but they're so close to great. Oh, you have to Gorilla Bot with no mech. Very common in the arena. I've been there so many times. I've been there so many times when I was sitting with the Gorilla Bot in my hand and probably not played him when I should have, because waiting for mechs is... Wait. So you just played them in the wrong order. That's strange. That's the kind of bad play normally associated with me. Do I have lethal damage? Because I'm friggin' close. I've got 7 mana, so I can do 6 damage right here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I believe you are dead. I don't know why I came up to 12 there, but I knew I'd done the math in advance before I started trying to sing and count it, and I knew that it worked. I don't know where the 12 came from, because it was wrong. Probably from adding the 7 from the mana instead of the 6, but I thought I said it out loud, and it was 8 wins. We're still going. That is a pretty good reward. And I have heard that they've gone back to the reward being guaranteed the new set. Because when Goblins vs. Gnomes came out, it was like, hooray, when you win in the arena, you just get the new cards. And then when, like, Knights of Stupid Jousting came out, they were like, there's a slightly increased chance that you get the new set, but you probably get the, there's a reasonably good chance that you get the old sets that you don't care about. It was like, what? That sucks. The arena is my main place to get cards. I've been told that you get the new set now, but I haven't had it confirmed. I haven't seen it from developers, so we're going to find out. You're actually pretty good for a 4-card starting hand where I have this. Actually, I don't want Blessing of Might in the starting hand. Let's pitch that. Do I keep a keeper? No, I've got lots of stuff in the 4-cost slot. Let's just try and get some cheapo guys. Yes, yes, yes. It's all excellent. I mean, this isn't that excellent, but I've got the coin. I've got all the things. I should save the coin for him. Maybe not save this for him. I don't want to save the coin for him, though, because I have a Shieldbot. This is against the mage. That Shieldbot to be able to attack, though. The redemption to Shieldbot would be pretty good.
I wonder.
If I put out the Shieldbot now, I don't have my coin, but then it can, like, attack. I can still play the lance to protect it. Oh, screw it. Let's just put out the Shieldbot. We'll see how it goes. This guy's messing with my head. Without this guy, I would have just clearly done that. Just, like, mess around. But saving spells, especially the coin for him, is so tempting that, like, no. As awesome as his power is, it has limitations. He does kill himself. And all my other stuff. So, just deal with it. Okay. Well, I think we're going to do this. That'll work out nicely for the Bloodsail Raider, and I can attack. If I attack him with me first, then he gets enraged, and then his enrage just runs into a bubble, and we're okay. You have the Servant of Goddamn Randoms, which will probably work out for you because you're not me. But that card is random and bad. It is random in a way that I do not appreciate and would not play with myself at all. I'm not saying that I would never play with a card that would fireball myself in the face. Sometimes. Depends how good that card is and how likely it is to fireball me in the face. But that guy is totally not under control in terms of his face fireballedness. So, yeah. Now, if I play her, she's going to come out as a 4-3. She's going to get killed by that, which is unfortunate. I think I'm going to do it anyway. I can just play this. But that means I want to not use this. But if I play this and then the redemption, then I'm going to get a thingy anyway. So, let's just do it. Do I want the redemption, or do I want the avention? Probably the redemption. But I'm thinking I should save this for her, which may be a mistake. I should just probably burst that bubble and then come back and not be able to attack. Oh, that's tough.
Move quickly.
Weapon ready.
You know what? I'm not going to worry about her. I'm going to burst that bubble now. I just want to make sure that thing loses. Of course, I don't want these guys to die on my turn, because whichever one of them dies, it's going to come back as a 2-1 with a brand new bubble. And that's got to be annoying. My Avenge, or not Avenge, sorry. If the Avenge was going 2, that would be even more sick, but my Redemption mini bot tech is not something that you're expecting to run into in this format. So she's going to be smaller because of this. It's okay. Do I preserve the bubble? I need to play this. Save him. I could save him and the Avenge, but I'd like the Avenge to go off at some point. But I could just use this guy to kill that and still have a bubble. It's a mage, so she can shoot off the bubble. So you know what? The bubble is not like a death rattle come back to life or something. It is much less than that. So maybe I'm gonna play this. Maybe use the bubble to kill that guy.
Weapon ready.
Keep the maximum actual firepower, the maximum sort of broadside alive out there. I think, though, I'm going to make a minion. I'm running low on cards. I think I want to have that... I think I'm going to try and use this thing a little bit to get some efficiency back, because my opponent has way more cards. At some point, I'm going to get AoE'd and lose everything. Probably now. Not now! That's not good, but it's not now. So I have to trade a couple guys, but I can use the 1-1 for that. It could be worse. I could actually turn the 1-1 into a 3-3 and do that. And then play the Avenge, which is actually pretty good. So I think that's how we're going to do it. Because otherwise I'm trading two guys. Yeah.
None may steal our secrets. The battle!
And she's a lot harder to AoE right now. I mean, Flame Strike kills her just the same, but say Blizzard would not kill her and she'd get the Avenge, and then she could die soon after because, of course, she would be frozen for a turn. But, yeah. The situation is a little better, though. That guy is random, but super good. Oh my god, that was apocalyptic. So, I'm going to kill that with my sword, I think, but that is an ugly form of... Because this guy, like, he's a 5/5 for 6. His battle cry gives you a random 3-cost minion. So it's very carefully bounded random. You know it's from the set of 3-cost minions. Very few of those could screw you. And it only... he's already a 5/5 for 6. If what he gets is any kind of remotely average 3-cost minion. If you get like a 2/3 for 3, which is a horrible 3-cost minion, unless the ability is amazing, then you've still got 7-8 worth of stats for 6. Which is fine, even split up that way. So we'll kill this. And then I'm just going to deliver the beatdown and make a guy and see how the Avenge works out. She will probably just shoot my 1/1 to see if it's an Avenge. Because as much as someone might think, well, he shouldn't have an Avenge, if they're really smart, they'd see that I had the guy over here that is from Goblins vs. Gnomes, and therefore my deck is pre-Whispers. But even if they weren't that smart, they might just not be used to Avenge being gone. They just like, well, why wouldn't he have an Avenge? Because Avenge is a thing, whereas in Whispers of the Old Gods, Avenge is no longer a thing. That is a pretty serious army. Okay, do I have lethal? Becomes relevant all of a sudden. I've got 4, 8, 12, 15. Yes. Yes, I have lethal. I'm not even sure how I feel about that. That is so messed up.
The battle for justice.
Since I have lethal, counting the math, I have enough mana to play both of these cards. The 1 damage from this can't screw me up. I'm going to do extra thing for no reason.
Do you like to play with fire?
To make your death more explosive. So, like that long-winded story about World of Warcraft I was telling the other video, yeah, a survivor of a previous timeline here is going to the final video. Video 7. I've got 9 wins, 2 losses. You can only go up to 12 wins, so next video, I just play to the death, or until my Paladin successfully purges all the impurities from this post-Goblins and Gnomes world. Next time. Please click the legendary like button. And check out Tales from my D&D campaign on youtube.com/demonac.